everyone, welcome back. Angela here. Time for a little project. Hope you're going to enjoy this one. It's really a quick and easy one, and I think a staple for every journal. So go and grab your notebook if you need to make some notes. There's not much to remember. I'm sure you can manage. So let's have a look. Right, so I've grabbed one of my signatures here. It's got the pink on the inside. And this is what I've created. So this is just to tuck into a pocket here. So I'm going to stick this down on 3 sides. Yeah. And we're going to have a little pocket over here. A little pocket over here with these lovely little quote cards. We've got some beautiful lace, a lovely butterfly with a button. Some beautiful fussy cut flowers from that kit. Well, it's all from the kit. Whispers of Spring. And then 2 other little bits of ephemera in there. And then we've got a large tag in the back pocket. All right. How lovely is that? And I think it looks just perfect there for the start of the journal. New beginnings. So it is the start of the signature. Perfect. All right. Do you want to come and join me and make one too? I think that the base of this can be used for all those large pages in that scrap pile. Any journal that you've bought a kit, you've got leftover printed out pages, this is the project for you. All right, so I'm going to just move this to the side, close it up. The other one will go in the other signature, of course, so that will be on this page here. Okay. So let's make a start. Right, so the first thing you want to do is grab a sheet of paper. I've used the green wooden background for that one. I'm going to use the pink for this one. Now I've just trimmed it on both sides, length and width. So I'm going to give you those measurements, and I wrote it on my little template that I made here. All right, so this is 11 inches in length. All right, so that made sure that all of us can do this with whatever size paper you're using. That's 27.9 centimeters. Okay, so 28 centimeters that way. This way I've trimmed it down to 7¼ inches, and that is 18½ centimeters. All right, so that's what we're going to start with. Now the first thing I want you to do is, I'm just seeing I've got some writing on here, so just want to make sure it doesn't really matter because you're not going to see it, but anyway. All right, I'm going to just on this side, I'm going to just find the halfway mark like that. Okay, that's all. And then we're going to turn it over, and where that is there, hold your finger, and I like to do it on this board. It gives me the grids and I feel better. We want to fold this along a line. Now what might be easier, just thinking it out loud here, is just make a little notch on the other side. Get one of your long rulers. Hello Teddy, it's not your turn. Teddy, you got a dirty face, Ted. What have you been digging? Oh, he's a little monkey. He's been digging somewhere. I think it's in the garden where I've turned the soil and the birds are sort of bathing in the sand. I see them in there every day, sort of flicking the sand over the wings. They're tiny birds, little sparrows. So he's been in there because he has smelt. Right, sorry Ted, can I just focus on what I'm doing with your dirty face? I'm going to take that point now and just line it up with that line. Okay, so that little mark we made there, we're going to just go like that. All right, and the same with the other corner, just on the one side. All right, so just match it up there like that. Okay, there we go. And while we've got it like this, I think I'm just going to take my glue stick. Glue stick's cheaper than other glue, isn't it? And this is going to do the job. So I'm just going to go like that and that. We're going to stick those down. You could cut them off, but I like to reinforce the pieces. So there we go. Job's done. Alright, so now I'm just going to turn that over. You've got a nice point there, and you're able just to give that a little bit of a distress inking. Okay, back with my ruler, and on this line where everything meets, I've just moved it slightly away to get my bone folder in there. Right, and that's all the measuring stuff done. Okay, so not much. And what I want to do is just fold on that line now. Okay, and then we'll turn that open. Just open that a little bit. Got some glue there. And then take the other side and just match it up. Voice is going croaky. To those sides there. And the job's done. Do you see? You could take those pieces that you have left over, and you could this size and make these bases. Right, we've got it open now. What I want to do is I want to just put some glue inside here, just the base. Yeah, and along this side here. That's all. All right, so let's close that again. Now I would have inked, but you're not going to see that side, so it doesn't matter. All right, there we go. Now you can ink on that bit. It is really inked, but you could do that. You could cut a notch out at the top. This is going to be my top. All right, now this is going to have pockets that side, but if you wanted it that side, then glue that side and leave that side open. All right, but I'm going with this side. So I've got a pocket over there, and it's sealed on all the other sides. All right, back to the opening again. Now where we joined those lines over here, we're just going to put some glue along here, like that. Okay, and then just press that down, and I'll hold it while I close this glue up. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac next. Okay, so there we go. That's the base of what we're making. How simple and quick was that? All right, now what I want to do is I'm going to take some lace, and I'm going to add this here. I am going to go straight across here, but bearing in mind our tag needs to go in there, and you need to make sure that the tag, if you glue this over, that your tag can still be going in there. Now mine was just a bit short, so I'm going to show you what I did. All right, so this is going to go down, but we've got to stick on our flowers. All right, so I'm just going to leave that there so I know the angles. I've got these two fussy cuts, and I used different ones for the other. Now you've got to stick those down first before we put on the lace. All right, so I think we'll go with the pink at the top and the yellow. No, we'll do it the other way around. Okay, so that's why I keep the lace here, just so I can see. I want it tucked under like that. Yeah. Okay, so I turn this over. Well, we will have to use this now. I thought it was going to be the Fabri-Tac next. Right, how are you all doing? Sun is shining here into my craft room, which is just highlight of my day when I see some sunshine on my face, especially when I'm walking with the dogs in the morning. We had an early walk this morning, 9 o'clock, which is quite early for walking for me. I like to go usually when people are finished walking their children to school or going to work and whatever, and it gives me time to get dressed, tidy my house up, feed my dogs, etc, etc. So it's about 9 when I sort of do that, and then my day is sort of, I tend to look at my emails before when I get up. Okay, let's put that back there. I've got my iPad here on so that I can see if somebody comes to the front door while I'm recording, because it's quite a run to get to my front door. especially if it's like Amazon or something like that. Right, we're going to put this on over here. So yeah, that's all good. It's all good. Let's go with the lacy bit now. Right, so I'm just making sure I have got this the right way around. I don't know why I thought I hadn't. Right, so we're just going to get some glue on here. And why? Because it helps to keep the smaller ones in. And I'll show you the trick for the larger tag. So I'm just going to put this like that, using the line as a guide. Okay. And then we can just put some glue on this side. Just do it straight on the lace, I think. Like that. Where's those little clips I had earlier? We'll do that. And then get that there. Did I put glue on that bit? I did. I thought I'm going mad. Right. I did put glue there. I'm not going mad. Well, not yet. And then we'll just put a little bit over here as well. Right, so that's all done on that side. While that's drying, I'm just going to take my Let Yourself Grow sentiment. All these beautiful self-love quotes. Self-love is, in my opinion, the best investment you could ever make in yourself. Right, I'm going to just get that there, like that. Yes, perfect. Right, and then I've got my little beautiful butterfly. Love butterflies. They're my spirit animal for sure. And I'm going to get that down. And let's get that just in the middle of the lace. And then what I did here was, again, just cut out one of my little paper circles, yeah, and sewed a button onto it, like that. And now I'm going to just get some glue and put it on there. And then we'll place that. I just thought this added a nice dimension. I don't think this is, oh it is, that can go there. All right, now while I have got that clip off there, I'm going to just take my scissors. Oh no, I can use my knife. Now I just want to slit this lace. You can use your scissors. I'm not going all the way, doesn't matter. It's still stuck on there to keep those cards in. Yeah, and I think that's everything on that front. Yeah. Now we can take our tag. I'm using this tag with this ribbon in there, and for this one I used the Field Notes large tag. Okay, so we're just going to tuck that in there like that. See, now you can get it in there. Obviously I've got to move this to get it further down. Right, just leave that on there for a little bit more. Have I moved it? No, it's all right. Okay, I just think it's beautiful with that button on there. And then we're going to use this little card, which it's a postcard I've stitched around, put some lemon on there to bring out the lemon. And we're going to tuck that underneath that one. Now you can see there's quite a lot of space under there. We're going to put the glue on 3 sides, but I quite like it little peeking through a little bit. And then we're going to take these little cards. So I've got, to mix them up a little bit, I've got 2 cream-based ones. So I just wanted to separate those out. I think I'm going to put these 2 at the top there. These are the perfect size for this. And then these 2 at the bottom over here. Right. How cute is that? And then that's going to tuck over there like that. And here's the other one. A bit of sunshine coming through on my desk now, so I'll just move that over. And there you go, guys. Adorable, yeah? And it's going to look perfect on the green background as well. Like that. Yeah, I love it. So another little one-page wonder for you. And again, love those ones you can work away extra scraps, and you can decorate them, you know, as and when you need them, or just decorate all of them one night and have fun with it, and then they're loads ready. Okay, everyone, I hope that you are well. Don't forget, I've got an April giveaway, that mini spring journal, Whispers of Spring. 2 of those to give away in a draw, and the way to enter that is to buy a digital printed kit or the Whispers of Spring, all in the Whisper of Spring. So any one of the Whisper of Spring's digitals bundle or printed kit, and your name will go into the draw for that. All right, so please go and take a look at that if you're interested, and I will post those out to you. The first winners have already received theirs and are loving them, so I'm very happy about that. And you could win one too. So yeah, go and pop over to my website shop and have a look at those Whisper of Spring collection thingies there. Okay, everyone, I'm going to love and leave you. I will see you all very soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful Easter weekend. Well, if anything, at least you get extra days off, hopefully. And I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.